Many people are attracted to real estate because of the flexibility. You create your own time. Sometimes people are wondering, what do I do with my young children? And for some real estate agents, that's a challenge. For others, they embrace it. They embrace their momness, they embrace their professional real estate position and blend it beautifully together to help people buy and sell houses. We've got Caitlyn Hawkins from Davidson Realty with us today to share a little bit about how that came to be. Caitlyn, I'm happy to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me, Wally. I appreciate it.
So I am just enamored with you that you have embraced your momness and made that essentially a centerpiece of your real estate career. Tell me how that blend came to be.
Wally, when I was growing up, I always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I also, kind of interestingly enough, wanted to have a career. So when I actually did have babies, I had to take a career that is drop of the hat, you need to be here at this time, can you show me a house in this amount of minutes, and make that really work for me and my schedule. When I had my son, I had already established my real estate career, had started out from the bottom, gotten Rookie of the Year, and
Congrats.
then, thank you, and had kind of hit the pinnacle tops, getting to be top producer in our company and in the business. When I got pregnant, it got a little bit tricky because, you're wanting to go, do the same exact thing.
Yeah.
But your body is actually kind of slowing you down and reminding you that, hey, you are making another person here. So you need to kind of tone it down just a little bit. So when I was pregnant, I actually got to kind of start to feel the slowdown. When I actually had my son, I had to think about, okay, how do I want to be a mother? Do I want to put my children into school? Do I want to stay home and put my career that I've just built onto hold? Or do I want to kind of find a mix?
Blend it beautifully together.
Exactly. So what I've done is, the first couple months they have to stay with you anyways. You're on your maternity leave, so to speak, even though everyone knows realtors, don't have time off. They don't have maternity leave. So it kind of just spurred naturally when I was having him home with me that someone needed to see a house. I needed to take him with me. If a sitter wasn't available, he had to come with me because, those showings sometimes pop up. Any time of day, can you meet me in an hour or can you meet me in 30 minutes? And, you don't always have times to find a sitter. So I would bring him along with me and, bring the stroller. I'd strap him onto my baby carrier, show the house, close the house, whatever the case may be.
Nice.
And, here we are years later. I've had baby number 2 and kind of got into the groove of bringing them along with me, and they're very well behaved. They do well with the customers. It's always kind of an icebreaker. Sometimes the mom,
Sure.
sometimes the young couple, the mom, the girl to soon to be mom wants to hold the baby and kind of get a feel for, okay, this is what it's going to be like, and it helps turn their perspective into, okay, yes, we're a newlywed couple. We're going to have babies eventually, but now I'm seeing this house as I'm going to have babies in this house. I need to be thinking of, okay, can I bring a baby home to this 1-bedroom condo, or should I really be thinking about having a 2-bedroom condo? Just kind of things like that.
I have to believe, Caitlyn, that professional parents, in particular the ladies or stay-at-home dad, when they see how you've totally merged and integrated who you are as an individual and mom and how you do business, I gotta believe that attracts a certain group of people like a giant magnet that just says, wow, I wanna be a super mom and I wanna be an accomplished professional, and they can in fact occur at the same time. I'm sure that's an inspiration to many people.
Thank you. It's definitely not easy. It's definitely not always pretty. But I have a for sale sign in my car on top of my stroller. I have my car full of snacks for marathon showing days. You kind of disperse them as needed throughout the day, and it's not for everyone. Not everyone thinks it's all right to bring your children along with you, but for us it works just fine. We're a team, so to speak. I refer to my little girl as my assistant, and she's a big draw for a lot of people, and I do attract a lot of families and people thinking of having children or who have children, because I do know that mom perspective of the business, and what to look for in a house, and this formal dining room over here that you're probably never going to use, that could actually
with the sharp edge on the table.
With the sharp edge on the table, why don't you get rid of the table and make that into a playroom? Just kind of give different ideas to parents and things like that. But I had 1 year when I was pregnant with her where 90% of my customers were actually pregnant as well. And it was bizarre.
Riches and niches, ma'am.
It was bizarre, but we all, all feeling the same kind of things, all kind of looking for the same things in our home, and it really bonded us together. One of my favorite experiences here most recently was I was working with a wonderful Navy family relocating from out of state. She was getting transferred in, and she has 4 kids, and they were all with us, and baby was as well. One of those marathon showing days, because Navy folks, they come into town and they don't have a lot of time.
Sure.
So we had to marathon showing day. I had my car packed personally, and she did as well. But towards the last 2 or so houses, she kind of do you mind if we take a break? I need to go to the store. I didn't pack enough formula for the day. I just laughed, opened my trunk and said, do you want Similac or Enfamil? Because I'm prepared, I've got you, and here we are.
I love it. Sitting with you, I can just feel the passion you have for your family and feel the passion you have for real estate. And I just flatter you for the way you've merged those.
Thank you.
I am certain that there are zillions of other families or soon-to-be families who would enjoy the heck out of you helping them find a home or list their existing home. What's the best way to get a hold of you?
Probably my website, closingsandcarseats.com. It's a blend between motherhood meets real estate and how aspects of each complement the other.
I love that. Closingsandcarseats.com.